Hi, Gene Burnett from GeneBurnett.com. Hey, people out there who do Shaolin, and Kung Fu styles, there's a reason why Tai Chi people practice slowly and with great attention to flow and softness, as well as posture and strength. It might not be a good enough reason for you to switch arts, but it might be worth looking into. They're not doing it for nothing. And Tai Chi people, there's a reason why Shaolin people practice faster sets and with attention to strength and structure, as well as flow and grace. And it might not be a good enough reason for you to switch your arts, but it might be worth looking into. They're not doing it for nothing. MMA and boxing people, there's a reason why traditional martial arts practice with great attention to form and alignment. It might not be enough reason for you to switch arts, but it might be worth looking might be worth looking into, because they're not doing it for nothing. And traditional martial arts people, there's a reason why MMA fighters and boxers practice with a lot of unpredictable pressure, where they have to hit moving targets that are trying to hit them. It might not be a good enough reason for you to switch arts, but it might be worth looking into, because they're not doing that for nothing. Martial arts people in general, there's a reason why combatives people practice under pressure and in scenarios as close to real life as possible. It might not be a good enough reason for you to switch arts, but it might be worth looking into, because they're not doing it for nothing. And hey, combatives people, there's a reason why martial arts people practice under predictable temple-like settings, where they can study particular attributes in great detail. It might not be a good enough reason for you to switch arts, but it might be worth looking into, because they're not doing it for nothing. See where I'm going with this? There's a reason people who aren't into what you're doing are doing what they're doing. And that reason could be total bullshit. It could be based on delusion and wishful thinking. But if it's something that people have been doing for a long time, and it's held people's interest for a long time, it most likely has some value. So rather than criticizing it for not being what you do and looking for the weakest thing about it, why not try it and learn from it and see if you can, I don't know, bolster your own art or game, or just make your own thing a little bit better. I'm learning to assume that people who do things with a passion and hold beliefs with a passion, whatever it is, they do it for a reason. It's usually not nothing. It might not be enough for me to change teams, but it almost can't be without value for me if I at least look into it before I reject them completely. I'm not including people who are making unsubstantiated claims or teaching people things that are dangerous and claiming to have supernatural powers. Like, those guys deserve to be called out and challenged and criticized. I'm not talking about people, I'm just talking about people who train differently than you do. People who just train with a different emphasis. We're all so busy sometimes proclaiming the superiority of what we're doing. I don't think any art is complete. All arts are based on the past. All arts are based on the past. And the present moment is unpredictable, changing, fluid, crazy mess. And all those arts came from present moment realizations, but they're applied to that moment, and they're trying to come up with principles and general things to prepare you for this moment, but this moment is still something fresh and unpredictable. So I just feel like, boy, as many different tools that I can have in my awareness, as many different ways of looking at things. It's all just to hopefully leave me in decent enough shape to meet the moment, whatever that moment is. So just encourage you to not be too quick to just dismiss the things that aren't the way you train, and think about it. They're doing that for a reason. What is that reason? Why are they doing that? And maybe try it out a little bit. See what it does for you. You might be able to find one little clue, one little piece of the picture from that other art that you generally don't like and don't want to do, but they do that one thing. Like, there's one stretch that I like to do that comes from mantis style. It's just this palms up, palms in, palms out, and twist and bring this back. It's just one little stretch from that art, but it's given me a look into my arms and the flow of my connection in my upper body that feels really good. It might come in handy someday. Already has, just in terms of keeping my shoulders loose and strong. So anyway, if you like this kind of thing, subscribe to my channel. You can always make a donation to support this work. I have a little link down below to PayPal me. and also to subscribe. And if you don't, it's no big deal. Or you can always visit GeneBurnett.com for more about me and my stuff. Thanks for watching.